Finally, a bright and sunny day for us to go out and ride. And yes, this outdoor ride will be very fun because I'll be testing my new build gravel bike. Yeah, I've been waiting for a couple of weeks and finally we have this beautiful sun, beautiful clear sky. And where are we going? Yep, we'll be going to the Bongo. I'll be revisiting Coney Island just to test out this bike. Yes, very exciting because the bike is very comfortable to ride on. I mean, so far it's really good. I want to know how it performs on the terrain itself. Let's go! So comfortable even on this type of road. I mean, yeah, you can feel all this, but it's not vibration. It's just you can feel the road is rough, but your hands don't feel numb and all that. Yeah, so
the beauty of gravel.
You feel very secure and safe on the bike. Oh, it's so fun. The bike is so fun, it's so comfortable, and it's just so it's just so fun. You feel like you're riding on, you don't feel like the terrain suddenly become not so harsh. I mean, the last time we came here was on a 4D, but now on this bike it's a totally different experience. I can tell you it's definitely a lot more fun to ride on a gravel bike here than on a foldable bike. The last time we came was on a 4D, though we survived, but it wasn't an very enjoyable experience. But this time around, it's just so nice. Even though the terrain is very harsh here, a lot harsher than our usual like PCM, it's actually quite comfortable on this bike. The tires are wide enough to give me enough cushioning, and the gears are sufficient. I can still make it like 30 km/h on this type of road. Yeah, so it's really awesome. So, and on the way here, even on the way here, on a normal road, the bike is decent, it's comfortable. It can't go very fast, but I can still maintain at 30 km/h average. So it's kind of amazing. Like, the bike is quite immune to the kind of terrains on those normal tar road, and on here, over here on this kind of gravel roads, it can still give me very decent average speed. Yeah, and I mean, well, speed is not the main thing. I'm definitely enjoying the kind of security and comfort that it's giving me. Maybe this is what mountain bikers are feeling, but it's a more entry-level kind of terrain. But it's definitely very enjoyable on a gravel bike, and I've been riding a lot of road bikes, and I totally enjoy having a bike that comes with drop bar. I'm so used to riding on a hood, and I don't need the terrain still don't require me to go like very wide, long, straight handlebar, the kind of control. So yeah, I'm like having the best of both worlds now. And you know, I'm keep telling Brian about this, like how enjoyable it is and all that. I think he's very itchy already. His ass is very itchy.
It will be my turn soon.
His butt is so asking for it already.
Gotta cut the filming.
Okay, let's see.
No.
Okay, so today's first experience of riding our own self-built gravel bike, I can say it exceeded my expectations. Well, it turns out that the frame that we have chosen from a mountain bike is actually a XC, a cross-country series. It turns out that it's quite suitable to be converted into a gravel bike, and it matches quite well with the carbon fork that we have selected. So in terms of the frame and fork selection, I think I'm quite happy with it, and I'm surprised that it performed above what I expected. The biggest thing I'm happiest with is actually the tire choice. We have went for 2.0, which is like 50mm tire, and I don't regret it now. It was a bit in doubt previously because I thought it's quite wide, but after trying it today, experiencing it, I think it is just the right size. It's so comfortable. It gives me a lot of cushioning as well as a lot of grip. I was so confident when I was going on different terrains, and I can just ride hard and I can turn the corner hard just because of these tires. And having tubeless also make me feel quite comfortable because knowing that I won't have a puncture that easily. So this is the best choice by far. The wheel set is very smooth. Well, it's not the usual 700C wheel set, but it's 27.5, so it's equivalent to a 650B. And I mean, for my height, I don't feel it is small. It is still a comfortable size for me. Yeah. And well, next thing is about the shifters. The L2 GR7 shifters, the shifting is actually quite accurate. The indexings are quite right. But one thing is that it is a little bit hard to shift for the levers. The tension is quite tight. So it's more difficult to do this upshift when you want to shift to lighter gears. But when you want to do shifting, the downshift shifting to the heavier gear, the thumb shifter is actually, it works much better than the finger shift. But another downside about this GR7, the L2 GR7, is that I find this rubber hood grips a little bit too hard. And I find that they are a little bit hard and thin. So the cushioning isn't very sufficient, and when I grip on them, it just feels like you're grabbing on some bare metal kind of thing. So you don't feel a lot of comfort, and after some time, I actually feel like the hand can get a little bit painful. Yeah, so this is what I hope that they can improve on. Perhaps just a little bit thicker rubber will actually make it a lot better. But having said so, this is, after all, an entry-level group set for gravel bike. So perhaps I can't ask so much, and there's the simple solution is really to just wear a pair of gloves and I can just eliminate that. And finally, on the brakes, this is the first time we are testing out a hybrid rig. So it is a cable actuated hydraulic rig, and well, somehow I feel that it is kind of soft, but I reckon that I can still do some adjustments to it. Perhaps it is just some fine tuning that I need to rectify. And well, I mean, after all, when I squeeze it really hard, the braking power is still there, but I think I need to do some more fine tuning to make it optimum. As for the crank and cassette ratio that we have chosen, this again is a 38T in front, and behind is a 1146. Well, with this ratio, I was able to do an average speed of 30 kilometers per hour, both on a tar road as well as on gravel road like this. So I'm comfortable with it, but I haven't had the chance to go to both of the extreme limits. Like I don't even go to 42 gears at the back or the 11 gear at the back as well. I mean, I have no chance to test out the whole range because the terrain that we try out today is relatively flat. But so far, I'm happy with this, and I'm confident that it's just telling me that it can take harsher. I mean, it can take steeper climbs. It can let me go whack harder on a straight road as well if I want to. Finally, before we go, I want to ask all of you, if you have been riding gravels in Singapore, do let me know what are the other gravel terrains that you have ridden on and you enjoyed it, and I must go and test it out for myself. Because now that we have this bike, it actually pretty much opened up a new world for me. I'm actually loving it, and I want to test out more. I want to ride more on this bike as well. Yeah, so do leave in the comment box below and let us know where are those places. We'll definitely go and check them out. Alright, so thank you for watching. I see you again. Let's go for one more round.